If basket weave has ever made you feel a little stuck or left you wondering why something so basic feels surprisingly hard, this video is just for you. While basket weave is often the very first stitch people learn, it can cause a lot of frustration. So I need you to hear this. It doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. After teaching hundreds of stitchers over the years, I've learned something important. Basket weave only feels hard when no one has explained how it actually works or why it matters. Today, I'm going to show you the simple fix most people miss. The one that turns basket weave from confusing and fussy into that dependable workhorse stitch you'll use over and over. And here's the good part. It'll even become soothing and fun to do. Alrighty, let's dive in. If basket weave has felt hard for you, or if you've been disappointed in the way your stitches look, you're probably doing one of these very normal things. Maybe you're jumping around the canvas or changing direction in the way that you work without even realizing it. Here's what I want you to know. None of these things means that you're bad at needlepoint. Not even a little bit. They just mean you haven't been shown how basket weave actually works. You see, basket weave isn't really about memorizing how to do a stitch. It's about understanding the pathway of the stitch. When you work it properly, you move across the canvas in a very specific pattern. And when you don't know what that pattern is, it can feel really confusing. Here's something else nobody tells you. Most people are focused on how the stitch looks on the front. And that makes sense because that's the part that shows. But basket weave is doing important work on the back too. And when the back isn't right, the front can look off. Alrighty, here's the simple fix that most people miss. And once you see it, I promise you won't be able to unsee it. Basket weave works best when you read the canvas. Let me show you what I mean. If you look closely at your canvas, you'll notice that some of the threads form little steps, where the horizontal threads sit on top of the vertical threads. And I've marked those here in blue. And the poles are where the vertical threads rise up and sit on top of the horizontal threads. I've marked those in red. When you stitch up the steps and down the poles every single time, a few wonderful things start to happen. First, your stitches look smoother and more even. Second, your canvas stays stable instead of getting all wonky and warped. And third, you avoid those pesky ridges that show up when you accidentally stitch two rows that go the same direction, side by side. Now, remember, this isn't about memorizing rules. It's about learning how to read your canvas. And honestly, once you see those steps and poles, you're going to wonder how you ever missed them. Now, here's another tip that makes basket weave feel so much more manageable, especially when you're working around curves and odd shapes. Don't hunt for the perfect place to start. I know when you're looking at a canvas with all those little sections of different colors, it's tempting to overthink it. But here's what I want you to do instead. Look for the longest continuous diagonal row that you can stitch. Just find that nice long diagonal line. If you're right-handed on this canvas, this would be the area that you would be looking at first. If you're left-handed, you would be looking down here on the lower left side because typically if you're left-handed, you're going to stitch from left to right, lower left to upper right, and if you're right-handed, you're going to stitch from upper right to lower left. And once you've determined what that line is and stitched it, that's going to be your anchor row. You can build out from there, one stitch at a time. Remember, basket weave isn't meant to be rushed, it's meant to unfold steadily. The summer between 7th and 8th grade, my family took a 2-week road trip, and part of it included the west to east trek across Kansas. Now, if you've ever driven through Kansas, you know it feels like it goes on forever. Mile after mile, same view of flat wheat fields, same arrow straight road. And as a kid, I remember thinking, are we ever going to get there? But here's the thing. You don't cross Kansas by jumping ahead. You just keep driving mile after mile, and eventually you get where you want to go. Basket weave is a lot like that. It's steady, it's repetitive, and when you're in the middle of it, it can feel endless. But if you follow the pathway, if you trust the process, you do get somewhere beautiful. That's what needlepoint teaches us, not how to rush, but how to relax. And when we stay with what's challenging, when we slow down and get curious about it instead of frustrated, so much beauty comes. Now, before we part ways today, if you'd like to get a little encouragement and guidance as you build your needlepoint skills, I'd love for you to join me for NeedleNotes. It's my weekly email where I share tips, tutorials, and gentle reminders to stitch with confidence and joy. You'll find the sign up link right below this video. Remember, needlepoint rewards patience, not perfection. Alrighty, until next time, have a great rest of your day and happy stitching. Bye for now.